Hello friends, my name is Ankur and welcome back to my channel. Friends, today we are going to start our English speaking part 122 and friends, today we are going to discuss about the same topic, that is we will discuss about describing people and things related sentences in our English language. So friends, let's start our English speaking part 122. Describing people or things. So friends, as I had already told in previous lecture that those sentences in which we normally describe about people and things in our English language are known as describing people things related sentences. So friends, let's see them with examples because some few more sentences were left, so we will continue that today. Mr. Singh ke daadi mooch hai. So in English it means Mr. Singh has a beard mustache. The sentence basically means that the person is basically telling about a particular person. So he is basically mentioning about him, that about his physical appearance or physical quality of a person. So he is basically saying Mr. Singh ke daadi mooch hai. So it is a present type sentence, and in English it means Mr. Singh has a beard mustache. So Mr. Singh is basically a noun because it is the name of a person, and in this sentence basically they are describing about the people's physical appearance, about his mustache or beard on his face. So it is a describing people type sentence. यह रास्ता छोटा पर खतरनाक है. So in English it means this route is short but risky, dangerous. The sentence basically means that they are basically saying कि ये जो रास्ता है ये छोटा है पर खतरनाक है. Means this route is short but risky, dangerous. So it is basically a present type sentence, and in this sentence basically they are mentioning about the route which is very short by distance but it is not safe to travel. So यह रास्ता छोटा पर खतरनाक है. So in English it means this route is short but risky, dangerous. So it is a present type sentence friends, and in this sentence basically they are describing about the distance of the road and its nature, whether it is safe to travel or not. डबल रोटी ताजी और नरम है. So in English it means the bread is free, fresh and soft. The sentence basically means that the person is basically mentioning about a particular food item. So he is basically saying डबल रोटी ताजी और नरम है. So it is basically a present type sentence. So in English it means the bread is soft, the bread is fresh and soft. So it is basically a present type sentence friends, and in this sentence basically we are mentioning about the quality of the food item, whether it is soft or hard. So डबल रोटी ताजी और नरम है. So in English it means the bread is fresh and soft. So it is a present type sentence friends, and in this sentence we are basically describing about the softness, hardness और quality of a food item. दो घरों के बीच ऊंची दीवार है. So in English it means there is a high wall between the two houses. The sentence basically means that the person is saying कि भाई दो घरों के बीच ऊंची दीवार है. Means दो घर हैं उनके बीच में ऊंची दीवार है. So in English it means there is a high wall between the two houses. So friends, basically it is a present type sentence. And since in this sentence they are basically describing about the height of the wall, basically they are mentioning about the wall, about its height between the two houses. So it is basically a describing things related sentence because दो घरों के बीच ऊंची दीवार है. So in English it means there is a high wall between the two houses. So it is a present type sentence friend. Basically they are mentioning about the height of the wall between the two houses. So it is a describing things related sentence. इस कमरे की छत नीची है. So in English it means this room has a low ceiling. The sentence basically means that the person is basically mentioning about the height of a ceiling. So इस कमरे की छत नीची है. So basically it is a present type sentence, and in English it means this room has a low ceiling. So we have seen friends houses in our nearby society. There are some small houses in which they have a very low ceiling. Some have high ceiling or some have low ceiling. So it is basically mentioning or describing about the low ceiling of a house. So it is a describing things related sentence. Now friends, we will discuss about some important topics or important wordings whose meaning is very essential in our English language. So we need to remember them if we want to become a fluent English speaker. याद रखें means remember. So there are some short wordings friends whose meaning is very important and crucial, so that we can understand the basic of the English language and how to use them in our English sentences. Abundant. So in English it means प्रचुर मात्रा में उपलब्ध. So friends, abundant basically means that if we take any item in a large quantity, so we normally say we have taken that in abundant quantity. So abundant basically means प्रचुर मात्रा में उपलब्ध होना. Distant means दूर. So friends, if we go out anywhere at a particular location and we normally say it is very far away from our house, means it is very बहुत दूर है, वो place बहुत दूर है हमारे घर से. So basically distant means दूर. Ignorant means अनभिज्ञ. So friends, basically in day-to-day life, some people are very much ignorant. They don't know about what is happening around them. So basically they are very ignorant, means they are अनभिज्ञ. उन्हें कुछ जानकारी नहीं होती, वो अनभिज्ञ रहते हैं अपने आसपास के वातावरण से कि क्या चल रहा है. मीन्स they are very much ignorant about what is happening around them. Important means महत्वपूर्ण. So friends, there are various things which are very important which we need to do in our day-to-day life. Means we should get up early in the morning. We should maintain a good balance with the nature and with our physical health also. So it is basically a very important topic. So important means महत्वपूर्ण. So महत्वपूर्ण means very important, which we need to remember or which we need to take care or we should follow in our life. Applicant means प्रार्थी. So friends, we have normally seen when any government job or post occurs for us, so there are a lot of lakhs of people who apply for that particular post in that job. So they are basically known as applicant or प्रार्थी. Applicant means who is applying for that post for a particular job, means applicant यानी प्रार्थी जो उस पोस्ट के लिए अप्लाई करता है जिस जॉब के लिए वो अप्लाई कर रहा है. So it is known as applicant और प्रार्थी. Servant means नौकर. So friends, basically servant are those persons which normally work at our home according to our order or command. Means whatever we give them salary or we give them order or command to do our work. So that person who follows or obeys our orders and restrictions or orders and rules is known as servant. Means नौकर. Means नौकर वो होता है फ्रेंड्स जो हमारे घर में जो हम उसको आज्ञा देते हैं काम करने के लिए, तो वो हमारे काम को करता है और उसके एवज में हम उसे सैलरी देते हैं यानी तनख्वाह देते हैं. तो उस पर्सन को हम सर्वेंट यानी नौकर कहते हैं. एक्सेंट मीन्स चढ़ाई. सो फ्रेंड्स, बेसिकली वी हैव सीन दैट इफ वी गो एनी हिल in a hilly area and if we want to climb that particular wall or we want to do jumping etc or we want to climb any particular wall or at any forest at any pahadi means mountain, so this is known as ascent means chadai. So if we want to climb any mountain etc any hilly area, so we normally try to ascend it, means हम उस पर चढ़ाई करना चाहते हैं. So it is known as ascent means चढ़ाई. Comment means टिप्पणी. So friends, what happens if we are talking with anyone and if we want to comment on any particular topic or if we want to give any suggestion, so we normally comment in social media also friends. We normally comment either on Facebook, YouTube, anything. So comment basically means that we want to share our thoughts or views, and in Hindi it is known as टिप्पणी. Comment means टिप्पणी. Comment can be, we can write comment out in any copy, any social media where we want to share our experiences, views and thoughts. Excellent means अत्युत्तम. So friends, basically excellent means that we normally congratulate any student if he does any excellent work in his studies, means he is very hard working, very intelligent and he has secured good marks in his examination. So we normally say you have done an excellent means अत्युत्तम job. So excellent means अत्युत्तम. Content means संतुष्ट. So friends, we normally those persons which normally get satisfied whatever they have, means they don't want any extra from their parents etc, means they are satisfied whatever they have. So they are known as content means संतुष्ट. So content basically means friends संतुष्ट होना. जो भी आपके पास है यदि आप उसमें संतुष्ट हैं तो हम उसको बोलेंगे कंटेंट. Dependent means निर्भर. So friends, basically we have seen that when we grow up and when we go out for a job etc and our family lives with us, so they normally get relied on us, means they are very much dependent on us because we are the only persons or we are only members who can take care of them fully. सो इट इज नोन एज डिपेंडेंट मीन्स निर्भर, मीन्स हमारे जो माता पिता होते हैं वो हम पर निर्भर होते हैं यानी डिपेंडेंट होते हैं। जब वो बुजुर्ग हो जाते हैं तो हमें उनकी सेवा करनी चाहिए, तो वो हम पर निर्भर यानी डिपेंडेंट होते हैं। इंटेलिजेंट मीन्स प्रतिभाशाली। सो फ्रेंड्स, वी हैव नॉर्मली सीन students who are very much intelligent, means whose IQ is very high and they are very much intelligent and they secure good marks in their examination. They are so much intelligent that they can crack any hard exams etc. So we normally say that this boy is very intelligent, means यह लड़का बहुत प्रतिभाशाली है। Violent means हिंसक। So friends, there are violent basically means हिंसक, and there are very much cases which normally happen in our day-to-day life when we hear them in our news that he has done very barbaric and very violent act with that person, means he is very much violent, मतलब वो बहुत हिंसक है, means he is not very much cool type and very much calm type, he is a very barbaric and violent type person. So this kind of violent activities normally occur in our day-to-day life and we should ignore them. So violent means hinsak. So friends, this was the English speaking part 122, in which I tried to explain you about describing people and things related sentences. So friends, I hope you would have find it easier to understand about describing people, things related sentences with examples, because friends, these kind of sentences we normally use in our day-to-day life when we want to describe about any people or things. If we want to tell about his physical appearance, or if we want to tell about height, weight, or shallow, anything about a particular object. So friends, please keep practicing these sentences in your spare time. Either try to talk in front of mirror or try to talk with your friends, relative, neighbors, etc. And ultimately, with the passage of time, you will realize that your personality has groomed, your confidence has boosted up, and ultimately you have become a fluent English speaker. And friends, I would like to tell you that this topic has come to an end today, and from next classes we are going to discuss some another topic. So friends, kindly like, share, subscribe my channel, and please do press the bell icon in the subscription box, and I will also share my Instagram and Facebook link in the description box below. So at last, I would request you friends, please keep practicing these sentences daily, and basically yaad rakhein and remember type words, basically those short words which you normally use in our English language to know the meaning. So we should remember them fully and very perfectly. So friends, please keep supporting me so that I may bring you more interesting English speaking topics which could prove to be an asset for you and which could help you in brushing up your fluent English communication in front of bigger society or in front of bigger perspective. So friends, thanks for your valuable and precious time. Have a nice day.